Hello everybody, Janet here. I just thought I'd come on and show you how to make a nice and simple card, and showing that you don't need to have lots and lots of supplies to start card making. This is the style of card we're going to make, and then I also made one in patterned paper, not stamped, so that you can see you don't need to have any stamps to do card making. Just some card paper and the ability to have some fun. Right, so the first thing you're going to need is a card base, which is 14.5 centimeters by 10 centimeters. Then you need 3 pieces of black card, 14 by 9.5, 10.5 by 6, and 7 by 2.5. That's all centimeters. And then the yellow card is 13.5 by 9, 10 by 5.5, and 6.5 by 2. Right, let's get started. Put the smallest bit to one side. Now we're just going to put a tiny bit of tape on here to hold it in place. I'm going to make sure that's in the most middle as it can go. There we go. Right, I will be using VersaFine Onyx Black ink and a little flower stamp. Now I've got some extra paper down here, so it gives it a nice soft cushion to stamp onto. And I always like to test the stamp and make sure I'm happy with the result. So all I'm going to do is stamp round my image. Now I'm going to go onto the card in the middle. You will get a little gap where it doesn't stamp down there, but we're just going to randomly stamp all the way round the card. Just gives you a nice background, and that way you can make your own patterned paper. So just generously put the flowers all the way round. I'm not very good at making random patterns, but hopefully that will do. Right, pop that to one side for a few seconds, and we'll bring in the tiny little piece of yellow. Sorry, dog's deciding to bark. So I've just got a little happy birthday stamp here. Again, I will stamp it to make sure I'm happy. Yes. And then line it up over my strip. And there we go. Right, now before I start matting and layering, I thought it would be nice to show you. This is a Wink of Stella pen, and when it comes out, I don't know if you can see that, but it puts like a layer of glitter down, shimmer. So I'm just going to go in very quickly, colour in my flowers, and it would just make them nice and shiny. It will only take a minute, but I've been crafting for many years. I have an entire room full of supplies. Sometimes I don't know what to make because I've got too much stuff. So I thought I would go back to basics and share it with you guys, that you don't need to have masses of stuff. You can if you want to, obviously, but especially if you're just starting. Like I say, with the other card I did, you can make this just with patterned and plain paper and a sentiment. In fact, on this card, my sentiment is a peel off sticker. that you can buy from most card making shops. Okay, I'm nearly done. Just got a few left. Not sure the effect is going to show up very well on camera, but I hope it will. There we go. So let's have a look, bring it up, see if you can see the glitter. I hope you can. Right, now gently peel that off. We're going to put the card together. So I like a tape runner. You could use double-sided tape, or you could use wet glue if you feel that you can't lay it on straight away. But I do prefer a tape runner. It's nice and quick. And this particular tape runner I find very strong. I've made lots of cards with it, and the front never falls off, and they're actually extremely good value. I get them from Every Crafts a Pound here in the UK. So they are the best and qualitiest one I've found. I don't tend to skimp when it comes to my glue. Oh, that's not very straight, is it? Oh well. So we put that one on there, and then the final one, I thought it would be nice if I popped it up on a bit of 3D foam. So, oh, except I seem to have lost my 3D foam. There it is. Sorry, excuse me reaching across the screen. Now, when cutting 3D foam, I highly recommend a pair of scissors that are anti-stick, because it's much easier. So I'm going to peel that off there, pop that on the front there, and that's it. That's the front of my card done. All I have to do now is stick that onto a card base. There we go. See? I use a little bit of wet glue for this one so that I've got some wiggle room. I do prefer to put my wet glue in these little bottles. I find it easier. I don't like the glue to start running about. So there we go. There's my card. I hope you like it. Thanks for watching.